Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for April 2020. This deck is going to be for couples, exes, and singles. Remember, this is a general reading. If you would like for me to look into your personal situation, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll put a link down below. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and take a look at your reading. Again, this is for couples. You're still together, you're living together, you're in a relationship, you're married. Let's see what's going on. This is a love reading for the sign of Capricorn and their partner for April 2020. You've got the Nine of Rings. Love reading for the sign of Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. Ten of Cups, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. You've got the Three of Wands, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. Five of Cups, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. Queen of Rings, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. You've got the Four of Swords, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. You've got the Eight of Swords, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. Two of Wands, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. And the Empress. Okay, what's the most important thing that Capricorn needs to hear about their relationship for April 2020? You've got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands actually just came up for the sign of Sagittarius, and there's a lot of similar cards. If you have a moon or rising in Sagittarius, or if your partner is a Sagittarius, you might want to watch that reading. The Seven of Wands does mean that you have to really speak up for yourself. And this card does usually come up when someone is taking advantage of you, and you really need to stand your ground and speak your truth. You need to fight back. So we'll come back to this card in a minute and see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's go ahead and start at the top. So you've got the Nine of Rings, which is the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So again, this is for those of you where you're a couple, you're married, you're living together, maybe you just started dating this person. I do see a lot of happiness here. You've got the Ten of Cups. This is a very happy and fulfilling relationship. This can be marriage, children. This is just a lot, of a lot of happiness, a happily ever after. There is waiting around this, though. You've got the Three of Wands. This is telling you in time. Perhaps some of you, maybe you've not seen the full potential of this relationship here. The Three of Wands is telling you in time. There's a timing to everything. You will see the happiness that we see here with the Ten of Cups. Now, you also have the Nine of Pentacles, which means that perhaps either you or your partner, this is a card of personal growth. Somebody that needs to focus on themselves. This is a card of self-worth, self-love, integrity, kind of coming full circle as an individual. So it could be that maybe you or your partner, someone has a lot of growing to do to be kind of available for this very happy and fulfilling relationship. Now, if you look at the next row, you are right in the center of the reading. You've got the Queen of Rings, which is the Queen of Pentacles, you as an earth sign. I mean, what I see here, you've got the Four of Swords on one side here and the Five of Cups on the other. I feel like something is really upsetting the sign of Capricorn when it comes to your partner. And it could be maybe some of you are upset that you're having to wait. Maybe you're having to wait to see the full potential of a relationship. The Four of Swords does mean sometimes that somebody has asked for a timeout. Somebody has left, retreated from a relationship. Somebody needs time to think. And I do see, kind of sadness and tears here with the Five of Cups. This is kind of mourning the loss, perhaps, of a relationship. Again, it's a general reading. So for some of you, it could be that maybe you're just upset. You're sad that you're having to wait. Maybe you want the relationship to move forward. Where those of you where you're not yet married, you're dating someone. But also, because you're here, you're right in the center of the reading. Some of you, because it is surrounding you, some of you might be feeling like you need to take a step back from a relationship where somebody maybe is just kind of bringing you a lot of pain, a lot of tears, a lot of sadness. And that also ties in, with the bottom row. And I'll hold them up for you if you can't see them. Because, down here we've got the Eight of Swords. This is someone who feels trapped. Someone that doesn't, they can't find a way out of a relationship. And then here we have this message again for couples. There is waiting involved. There is a delay. And the delay is for this card, the Empress. The Empress does represent the sign of Aries, but this is marriage. This is the perfect partner, the perfect relationship. So again, this is for couples. This is not for exes or singles. I feel like couples could be, you've got Two of Wands and Three of Wands. It's like timing is in some way aggravating you in the month of April. Maybe you're tired of waiting for someone. Maybe somebody has, again, perhaps taken a step back from a relationship. It could even be you because you're right next to it. You know, what we're dealing with here is either marriage. Maybe you want to move towards marriage, or you just, you know, you want to feel like you're with the perfect person, the perfect relationship. But something here, it's like someone is stuck, someone is trapped, and that message is being repeated by the Two of Wands. Like there's just a delay. There's a delay in this relationship being everything that you want it to be. Okay, let me get a few more. Let's see what else comes up for you. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn and their partner for the month of April? You've got the Queen of Swords, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. The Two of Cups, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. The Page of Cups. So, I mean, there's definitely a lot of love here. You've got the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. It can also be you if you have a moon or rising in an air sign. I mean, you've got a lot of love here. You've got the Two of Cups. There's a true soulmate connection here, a true soulmate relationship. You also have the Page of Cups. I mean, this is, you know, a lot of closeness. This is very close emotional bond. Again, ties in with the Two of Cups. This also could be, this is communication. This is definitely communicating about love, feelings, relationship. This could be someone telling you that they still love you. Maybe some of you are, you know, worried about a relationship or a marriage where someone has asked you for a timeout, because I do see that here. And over here, I see sadness, tears, and someone may be mourning the loss of a relationship. And you feel like you're losing a partner, or you're losing, you know, your husband or your wife. Again, that soulmate connection is still there. And there is, you know, communication here with the Page of Cups. Perhaps someone, you know, kind of easing your mind, telling you that they still love you. You definitely still have a lot of happiness here with the Ten of Cups, which can also be, if you're married, this can be a very happy and fulfilling marriage. Okay, let's get a few more from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn and their partner for the month of April? We've got the Five of Wands, Capricorn and their partner for the month of April. Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn and their partner. We've got the Fool. What's the most important thing they need to hear from this deck? Wow. So we've got the King and the Queen of Swords here. So strong air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. If you don't have any air in your chart and they don't have any air in their chart, this is telling you that you have a lot of thinking to do, especially with a card like this here. So, I mean, you have the Fool. Again, this is for couples. You're being told that, you know, there can still be a new beginning for you. Maybe you're watching because you feel like it's the end. The Fool is telling you you can take a giant leap of faith and take a giant risk. There can be a new beginning. But, you know, there is conflict here. You have the Five of Wands. Perhaps, you know, you want very different things. There is definitely a struggle going on for couples in the month of April. That could be why we're seeing a delay. I mean, 2 and 3 of Wands. Again, this is just egos clashing. It's pettiness. But I still see a new beginning here. You got the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like everybody, no matter what's going on, everybody needs to take their time making a decision. The Seven of Pentacles is weighing your options very carefully, not jumping the gun, weighing the pros and cons, maybe of, you know, staying together, of breaking up. Again, with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a lot of thinking for couples, a lot of kind of brainstorming as far as what to do about your relationship. And again, you are front center. Capricorn is right in the center of the reading here, surrounded by an energy of perhaps needing a timeout. Perhaps you're the one that needs a timeout from a relationship, because I do see a lot of sadness here, and, you know, perhaps tears over a relationship that's causing you a lot of stress. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's going on between you and your ex for the month of April. Capricorn and their ex for April 2020. You've got the Six of Swords, Capricorn and their ex for April 2020. Page of Cups, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. Seven of Cups, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. Eight of Swords, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. The Chariot, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. The Three of Swords, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. The Strength card, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. Six of Wands, Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. And the King of Cups. Okay, so let's start at the top. Let's see what all of this means for you. Again, this is the ex spread, where maybe you're wanting to know if you're going to hear from your ex again, if you're going to get back together. I mean, I do see movement here. You've got the Six of Swords as the first card. This means that there is, you know, kind of movement around your ex. This is moving away from a really difficult situation to better times. Could also be possible communication. You've got the Page of Cups. This can be perhaps, again, we're asking about an ex here, and we do have movement there and communication. The Page of Cups does represent communicating about your feelings, love. This could be a declaration of love, kind of somebody opening up, letting you know how they feel. But there is confusion here. We have the Seven of Cups. This is, kind of lack of clarity. So I feel that, for the month of April, I do see a change here with your ex. There could be communication, but there is still kind of a sense of confusion here. Like, I'm not sure what I want. Someone is kind of really overwhelmed emotionally. And that ties in with the next row. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords with the Chariot in the middle. So there's still heartache here. I mean, for the sign of Capricorn, perhaps there was something really painful that happened with your ex. Perhaps, the reasons why you broke up have not been, kind of discussed. That could be maybe what's happening here. There's a lot of heartache here, a lot of pain. And then on this side, there's, someone who just feels stuck. Like, maybe someone feeling like, I don't know how to get back with Capricorn. I don't know how to get them back. I don't know how to apologize. Still, you've got the Chariot right in the center of the reading, which is the Victory card. This is big movement, big changes as far as your ex. So there's movement here, really big movement. And then with the Six of Swords, the same. Although there is difficult energy around this. There's something painful. And there's, someone that just kind of feels stuck, like they can't really move forward. Fear is holding them back. And down here, we have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Male or female, sun, moon, or rising. It can also be you if you have a moon or rising and a water sign. It could just be you or your ex who's in a very emotional place. There is a need to really, hold back. You've got the Strength card. This is kind of watching your ego, because there is painful energy here. You don't want to lash out. You want to get angry, frustrated. This can also represent the sign of Leo for some of you. I mean, I just realized you've got both Victory cards lined up here. You've got the Chariot and the Six of Wands. So for those of you that want to reconnect with an ex, the universe is kind of giving you the green light here. There can be communication in the month of April, a big movement, and, kind of any obstacles that have been blocking you, you can get past those in the month of April. Let me get a few more. Capricorn and their ex for April 2020. Five of Pentacles. Capricorn and their ex for the month of April. The Hangman. Capricorn and their ex. Yeah, I mean, there is definitely something here for exes that it's like it's kind of, it's stopping your ex or maybe you from reaching out to the other. This is why I decided to kind of break up the readings as far as like couples, singles, and exes. Because, I mean, this is something totally different. For those of you where you want an ex back, the Five of Pentacles does represent someone who feels abandoned and lonely. Someone who's really hurting. Same energy. There's a lot of painful energy here. Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This is tears, sadness, someone who's mourning the loss of a relationship. I feel like someone has not moved on, to be honest. The Hangman represents someone who's stuck, someone who's in limbo, not moving forward. We already have that message here with the Eight of Swords. Again, someone who's not moved on. If somebody broke up with you, they could definitely be regretting this. The Five of Cups does represent regrets, mourning the loss of a relationship, crying over something you can't change anymore. Someone is definitely feeling lonely here. Again, there could be a positive change for all of this. There is a lot of painful energy here. But in the center of the reading, you do have movement, the Chariot, which is also victory. Okay, let me get a few more. Let's see what else comes out for you. Capricorn and their ex for April. You've got the Wheel. Capricorn and their ex. The Nine of Swords. You've got the Eight and the Nine of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of painful energy here. You see it everywhere, but and you do have the Wheel, which means that this could all still change. This is change for the better. This is the card of destiny. You have the Six of Pentacles. You could still get what you deserve. I mean, this is you receiving perhaps the apology, the relationship that you deserve from your ex, but there is a lot of worrying here. You've got the Nine of Swords, a lot of agonizing, a lot of fear. And again, it could be that maybe someone, if they broke up with you, because, I mean, it's a general reading, so it's hard to say. It's very different from a private reading where, I know who broke up with who. If someone broke up with you, they could definitely be regretting that. They could definitely be feeling your absence with the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman. There's just a lot of painful energy here, plus the Five of Cups, regrets, sadness, and tears. There could definitely be communication, someone reaching out to you here with the Page of Cups. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next spread. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see. For those of you where you're single and you want to know if you're going to meet somebody new, this card flew out of the deck immediately when I started shuffling the deck, and it is the Ace of Cups. So this does represent a new relationship, a new beginning, a new person coming into your life. So I definitely want to show you that. Let's go ahead and put it back in. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new romantic partner in the month of April? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new relationship in April? King of Cups. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new relationship in April? The Lovers. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new relationship in April? The Six of Pentacles. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new relationship? The Five of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new romantic relationship in the month of April? Five of Wands. Ace of Swords. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new romantic relationship? Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you're definitely meeting somebody. It could even be more than one person. And I feel like you're being advised by the cards to be careful, especially with the Five of Swords here. There could definitely be a decision because, I mean, the Lovers, yes, it does represent a significant relationship, but it could also be that you've got a decision to make between two people. It can be that maybe, you know, again, this is a spread for those of you where you're single and you just want to know if you're going to meet somebody new. But it can also be for some of you where you're already in a relationship where you're kind of like somewhere in between moving on and your ex, that there could be two people that, you know, you feel connected to, where you may have to make a choice. Like, is it going to be door one or door two? You're being told here, choose wisely, or you could regret it. The Five of Swords is an empty victory. It's an empty victory where you kind of look back and you think, I wish I could undo that. So kind of be careful in the month of April. I mean, you're literally being told that here by the Page of Pentacles. You're being told, look at things very carefully. Okay, let's start at the top and see what all of this means for you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the King of Cups and the Lovers. So you do have a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. There's definitely movement for those of you who are single. The wheel wants to turn to bring in, yes, a new relationship. This can also represent the sign of Gemini. There's definitely somebody here, and it can be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or it could just be someone who's very much in touch with their emotions, very loving, very affectionate, very intuitive. But again, you're being told, move slowly. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Take your time getting to know someone, or take your time making a decision, because this is all about you getting what you deserve. This is about you getting the relationship, the love, the person that you truly deserve. There is something here as a red flag kind of telling you be cautious, which ties in with the next row. You've got the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So you've got the Five of Wands, which tells me that you could feel conflicted about someone that you meet in the month of April. It can be for some of you that maybe you're seeing two people and you don't know who you want to be with. It could just be that maybe you're not sure about this person. Two fives, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. I mean, the fives do represent an obstacle, a challenge, a problem. It could be maybe, again, that you have the Ace of Swords here. You need clarity. You need to move slowly. I feel like you could meet somebody in the month of April and feel like this person's the one. Make sure that you really, have a sense of clarity as far as who this person really is. And that's being repeated right here by the Page of Pentacles. Look closer. Make sure that this person truly is who they say they are. This is telling you, look beyond the illusion. There's something that you're not seeing. It could also be, with the Five of Wands, you may kind of feel that this person is very different from you. Perhaps this person is not your type. Again, kind of give that person the benefit of the doubt. I feel like you need a sense of clarity as far as what you're doing. I feel like you are meeting somebody in the month of April. For some of you, it is more than one person. Whether it's two, it's maybe two people that you meet, or it can be somebody new and somebody from your past. Okay, let me get you a few more. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new romantic partner in the month of April? Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Will the sign of Capricorn find a new partner in the month of April? Temperance. Yeah, Temperance is telling you take your time. This can also represent the sign of Sagittarius. But this is telling you, take things slow. Don't rush things. There's definitely a new person here. Got the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. It could take some work to really build up this relationship. Perhaps this person to gain your trust. Because some of you, if there is no, if there's just one person that you're meeting. Some of you could be feeling conflicted, maybe about letting this person into your life. Perhaps you feel like you've been burned too many times. You may need clarity as far as how you really feel about them with the Ace of Swords. This is telling you just be patient. Like, take your time. There's no rush. Again, slow movement, slow progress with the Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely somebody new. For those of you where maybe you're done with the past, maybe you've been single for a long time, I definitely see a significant relationship here for you in the month of April. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your love reading for April 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.